Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Stumble Through, the YouTube series where we go looking for your lost dogs and probably return them, if they're alive. Okay, so we're gonna finally get to the dog, the hound, the terror from the deep. Are they coming with me? Nope, that's why okay, good. I love you, Dark Souls, but your area loading scares me. Right. So we learned that there's a watchdog that's gonna try to stop us. A watchdog from the Boreal Valley. A very curious place. Very, very curious place that we'll get to once we get to. Now. Whoever could that be? Okay! Meet the wart of the Boreal Valley, the vile watchdog. Oh! Thinking about it, I probably should have opened the shortcut. Shit. Gotta be careful, gotta... Secret to Dark Souls, like, co-op. One of you pulls aggro so the others can land hits. That way, the boss only is targeting one of you. Ah, shit. This is a bad sign. I should leave. Okay, here, Tweety Bird! Here, Tweety Bird! Come on. You're after me. Shit, that's the time to attack! That's the time to attack! I'll take the frostbite. Essentially, being frostbitten, your stamina regenerates oh so slowly. I can't. Okay, Swordmaster, I trust you. Ouch. Shit! Okay, gotta be careful, gotta be careful, gotta be careful. Gotta bait his attacks. Come on, Tweety Bird. Come on, Tweety Bird. Yeah. Good! Holy hell, that was good! Holy hell, that was bad! Holy hell, that was bad! Oh, I completely forgot being frostbitten takes off like a sliver of your health. Oh my god. How much health do I have left? Completely out of Estus, completely out of health. One of my, helpers died, and I managed it. Fuck yes. God damn, that feels good. And I forgot to set the timer. God damn it, I knew I was forgetting something. Okay, so that was Vort of the Boreal Valley. Some might say the Aurora Boreal Valley. You would be right, too, if you said that. God damn it. Let me just soak up that victory. God. Oh, that could have been done so much better, but it couldn't have looked so good. Though mind you, a stray arrow right now could kill me. So let's just rest up, just to be safe. Oh, jeez. Let's rest up, and I believe it would be a good idea just to show you guys the shortcut. You know, for continuity's sake. So yeah, that's another reason to summon the Swordmaster. To kill the Swordmaster when you when you find him at Filing Shrine. Because he honors that you are a capable warrior, and he offers his assistance in future battles, which is so useful. Oh, I tried fighting a boss where I could summon him once before. It was the worst experience I have ever had. Come on. You know what? Screw you. Just eat it. And your buddy, too. I don't discriminate. Would he follow me? I mean, probably not. But yeah, that was a kick-ass battle. Oh shit! I cannot be seen. That worked. Huh, what about that? Is Fatty Boom Boom resurrected? He is! And so is these bastards. Thank you, Brain, for your unrivaled ability to speak English. Jesus! Okay. Is that an Onion Knight? Oh, it was an Onion Knight. Onion Knights from Katarina. Somebody got this set. Ah, jeez. I'm gonna have to complain once I... jeez. No, I'll save it for later. I'll save it for later, just like... I see, this is a bullshit one, because unless you know what's gonna happen, you're just gonna run right to him. Or he's gonna run right to you. Because, how can you tell this is happening? You can't. Thankfully, they all die in one hit. And thank you. Notice that they all have black blood. I'm assuming that's because the Abyss is starting to really, like, put the screws to them. Alright, so this is a shortcut right up to the high wall. Like, assuming you, were unlucky enough to die to Vault of the Boreal Valley, and you really wanted just to really speed up the process. Come on. Come on. Are you gonna give me your axe? You better give me your axe. I want that axe. And done. Oh, come on. I know you're loading a new area, but please. Oh, no axe. Come on. Yeah. If you go right, relative to Lothric Castle, if you go right, then go down here, you'll get to the first bonfire in, like, the Lothric Castle area, which is a very nice shortcut. Ooh, what are you? A bunch of throwing knives. No wonder I forgot about you. You useless corpse! Maybe one day I'll have a class that can use throwing knives. Maybe one day. Ooh, disgusting. But yeah, since we beat Vault of the Boreal Valley, we now have his soul. Which, okay, first off, this is gonna sound weird if you haven't played Dark Souls before, but trust me, just go with it. Go with it. If you want to learn something about somebody, like a boss you beat, usually you could get a lot of information from, the weapons and armor they used, which can be sold from specific vendors, or you can read their soul, which it doesn't make any sense, logically speaking, but hey, this is Dark Souls, where time is bullshit convoluted, the world is caving in on itself, literally, I don't know why, and things are just getting worse. So hey, if you can read, like, someone's whole life history from their soul, why not? So yeah, we'll go here. On the Twisted Souls steeped in strength. Soul of Vault of the Boreal Valley. One of the Twisted Souls he determined. Used to acquire many souls are transposed to extract its true strength. Now, for that, we're gonna have to beat another boss, which apparently was optional. I didn't know that, but hey, more power to you. Vort served as an outrider knight, never far off from the fleeting dancer. Eep, for starters. Eep. So, the thing you have to know about the Outright Knights, because we won't be able to get much lore on them until we get, like, the transposing kiln. And that's gonna scare the shit out of me. That's gonna take forever. Also, the wind here is ridiculous. So, the thing you have to know about the Outrider Knights is they're basically... how do I put this? Suicide berserkers. If you've read tales of the berserkers of like the Vikings, people that just got into a battle frenzy and just kept on killing and killing and killing. Even their own men, like people on their side, they would still like try to kill because they were in a bloodlust. They didn't bother. Like, hello? There we go. Jeez, what is up with this frame rate? Go back inside, go back inside. They didn't bother to distinguish friend from foe. And this is the Outrider Knights, essentially. They have turned into beasts at this point. Why? Well, we'll get to that once we get the transposing kiln and we can actually introduce one of the new characters, one of the bosses in the later game, which is going to be annoying. But for now, just know that all the Outrider Knights are feral at this point. Not hollow. They're not hollow, although they might have been. They might be hollow by now. But they are most certainly feral beasts at this point. They are no longer human. Like, have you seen a human that looks like that? Neither have I. Let's move on. Actually, it seems to be... We'll get to that once we fight one of the lesser boreal knights. And until then, we're going to have to use the small Lothric banner, which I believe is under keys. Here it is. Hold up outside the main gate to be taken. Taken where? I don't know. Small banner held by Lothric messengers. Hold up outside the main castle gate to be greeted by an escort. No, not that type of escort, you filthy, filthy pervert, you. Different type. Okay, when the high wall appeared, the path to the undead settlement was blocked, and messengers came bearing this banner. They were sent out with a duty, but had no way of returning. So yeah, keep that in mind. Like, the high wall just appeared at one point. It wasn't built, nobody commissioned it, but it just appeared, and you can tell that from just... Oh Jesus, look at this. It's a sheer drop into a forest. Oh, damn. So yeah, the high wall just appeared. I'm assuming this is because of the first flame is just dying out, and now the land itself is getting just conjoined into one place, because this is it. This is the entire game right here. Like, from the sea over there to... What is that? I don't recall ever going there. Although I might have done. Looks suspicious. Wait a minute, wait, no. No, that can't be right. That can't be right. It should be on that side. Right? No, it's a different matter. We'll get to that later. But for now, let's meet our glorious escort. Eh? Hello? Okay, good. Hello? Hello? Oh joy. Oh joy. Yeah, the lightning demons are back. Not back with a vengeance for some odd reason, but they're back. But come on, please. There you go. Now, welcome to the undead settlement. Not the Undeadburg, you have to remember that. Alright. So, still can't get a good look at that place, but it looks really familiar, because it's in an area that I think should be like where the sea is right now. Yeah, I'll get to it. I'll get to it later. Yeah, we're in the undead settlement now. On the collapsed, I believe, bridge that used to go to Lothric Castle before just the high wall, i.e. Lothric Castle, got just flung up into the air. What caused this? I'm assuming it's just because of the first flame dying out. But since we're here, we can now get on to the really interesting storyline. Because in Dark Souls, we'll get to that later. I'll do it after I talk to him and recruit him to our cause. Now, got to deal with these. This is a weird thing. Like, we have hollows on the outside of here. Hollows, you know, undead. Now watch what happens. The hounds are released on them. Now this gives us some insight into who is on the inside of that village. Where they would sooner sick dogs onto people than let them in. I mean, really, they're not much of a threat. I mean, those hollows certainly not. Let's just see if we can pull one and not the other. There we go. Oh, by the way, thing I forgot to mention. Shield stability and stability in general basically means how much stamina it takes to use the thing. So if you have a shield that's really good for stability, come on. It'll take much less stamina, let's say, a great shield, I think. Great shields have more, since you're essentially relying on their weight. Come on. You can't circle me, you can't circle me. Oh, I completely forgot. Forgot to read, no, this is right away. The Covenant! The Way of the Blue. Pledge oneself to the Way of the Blue Covenant. Use this if you just don't want to risk being invaded, because when you get invaded, let me put it this way. There are two types of invasion. There's invasion via the Red Eye Orb, and there's invasion via Soapstones. Soapstones, you can choose, like, the people to come in and invade you. Red Eye Orbs, people can just come in and do whatever the fuck they want. You wanna know what's annoying? They don't trigger enemies. The enemies don't trigger them until you, like, use a giant seed, but if I can't show what the giant seed is in, like, this playthrough, I will, just in my other character, which I've still not used. But yeah, if you get invaded, I'm assuming via the Red Eye Orb, this one summons, like, a warrior from the Way of the Blue. So you're not drafting yourself to be summoned. You're just like saying, if somebody's invading me, please help me out of it. Okay, let's get to reading it, shall we? Because that was a mouthful, and my mouth is dry as hell. Okay, pale blue sheepskin parchment featuring an illustration of the moon, symbol of an ancient accord. Members of the Way of the Blue are beneficiaries of an ancient accord. When a dark spirit threatens them, a blue spirit will grant them assistance and help root out the invader. Summoning takes place automatically while this is equipped. Huh. Yeah, so basically, the Way of the Blue has I'm trying to remember the name, because I rarely used it because I tend to sunbro it up a lot, so I don't really get that there. So the Way of the Blue has an ancient accord with the Sentinels of Sunlight? No, Sentinels of Moonlight? Sentinels of the Blue Sentinels. Yes, that's what they call. The Way of the Blue has an accord with the Blue Sentinels. If you are a Blue Sentinel, you will be automatically summoned to help out somebody who's being invaded. I don't know what the requirements are for this. I'm assuming it's because Dark Souls has this weird like PvP matchmaking system where your soul level, if I can see that, you see my level over there? It says 15. Right? Plus also, I believe it was your soul level plus the required souls, plus the required souls to level up. Like, No, so it was like blah, blah, blah. It was some weird thing where you can only be matched with people, I believe, like 15 levels higher than you, and 5 levels lower than you, just to make sure nobody gets ganked. Also, meet that giant over there. We're gonna have a lovely chat with him, because he's the best person in the game. And no, I'm not gonna kill him, you fucking crazy bastards, you. So yeah. Dark Souls has a weird PvP matchmaking system. It's better now, because I believe... Here it is. You can cross-region matchmaking. I'm not doing this because lag is gonna kill me, and I'm not dealing with that. I don't know who gets the lag advantage, but I'm not doing it. Plus, also, I do not trust anyone out of the country. You can, basically, password matchmaking. You can basically play with your friends, if you want. And it doesn't matter your soul level, as long as they know the password, they can get in and help you. And the way they stop this from being overpowered is essentially making the summoned, the summon's weapon only as strong as the summoner's weapons. So, like, if I'm just using a shitty sword like this, they won't do much more damage than 100 and, actually, no, 224. So, they'll be nerfed to the ground. They'll still hit hard and have a lot of, like, cool attacks, but they won't be able to do as much damage as they could. Just to make it easier to not fuck it up. Now, meet all of these fucking pilgrims. We saw them in the opening cutscene. These are all undead.
Please, grant me death. Undo my shackles.
Hello there, little guy. Who are you? Who the hell are you? Do you have a name?
Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yoel of Londor, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use.
Okay, this guy... this guy is, oh, this guy. God, I hate this guy. Okay, let's get this out of the way first. In Dark Souls, in the end of the game, you have 2 options. Well, in the end of the last games, you have 2 options. Except for the second one, you have to do some weird shit for that. You can either link the fire, which is, you know, the quest from the beginning. You can choose to do that. Or you can choose to not do that. And the way you go about it, like the way you get the quest line to actually, like, know why the fuck you're not linking the fire, is a bit convoluted. It's very it's convoluted up the wazoo, right into the, like, Shazam, and through the bibbidi-bob. It's that convoluted. So, this is Dark Souls 3's way of, putting you on the dark path. But, for now, we're just gonna decline his service, because we're gonna need to learn a bit more about this bastard. This bastard in rags.
Ah. Yes. Of course. A cursed pilgrim has no place in your honorable service. But if a lost soul should encounter a legend such as you, could that be anything but a movement of fate? I will remain in this spot, praying solemnly that you might have a change of heart.
So yeah, you'll notice that... jeez, I wasn't paying attention to his words. He's one of the only people in the game who doesn't treat us like unkindled trash. Doesn't treat us like just the ash of just someone who failed. Which is very confusing. Because up until this point... Oh, I'm gonna have this thing. Thank you for that! We've learned that we're just a failed Lord Seeker. That's it. And that's usually the case with Dark Souls. Right? In Dark Souls 1, you're an undead, locked in an asylum, and you're meant to link the fire. How? Are you sure? Are you sure you're not mental? Oh, jeez. But, yeah, we'll talk to him again. Let me just pop some peepers. And just take a little snip of that. What? I've got to make my goddamn thumbnail somehow. Alright, what do you have to say for yourself?
Ah, champion of Ash.
Champion of Ash!
Have you had a change of heart? I beg of you, take me into your service.
Now, he's still, like, doing this, but he's begging us now. He really wants this to happen. So let's, because I need a reminder.
Ah, a cursed pilgrim has no place in you. But if a lost soul should, could that be anything? I was praying.
So yeah, I'm sorry. I just needed to get a refresher course of what he said. He called us a legend. A legend. Us, a failed knight. Look at this. Us, a legend. Jesus. But us, a lowly knight, a legend. He is clearly trying to do something shady here. And you know what? I'm gonna let him.
Ah, I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yoel of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
And he's fucked off to Firelink Shrine. I should really get to Firelink Shrine and level up, shouldn't I? I should. I really should. But yeah, the Pilgrims of Londor. We now know this. All of these came from Londor. All of these hollows came from Londor. How do we know they're hollows? Look at that skin, mate. They're not unkindled. They're hollow. I mean, yeah, we still got the undead curse, but they're all hollow. And for some reason, they all tried to get to Lothric Castle. Wonder why. Wait. Let's review the geometry of like this place. So over here we have like the Undead Settlement and literally the rest of the game. Over there we have Lothric Castle, and I believe behind Lothric Castle is the Cemetery of Ash, where the Firelink Shrine is. So these pilgrims might have been trying to get there. And jeez, when we get to the end of the game, my god. Some weird stuff happens at the end of the game. Some very weird stuff. But for now, let's just get to, which I don't know if I should. You know what? No, I'm just gonna go get Loletta's bone. I'm just gonna get Loletta, give her the ring, and everything will be fine. After that, we will go to Firelink Shrine and spend all these souls. Come on. You know what? You don't have a shield. I don't need to worry. Now, assuming I don't get... What's that? Oh yeah, it was him! Oh shit, we have to... Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to go meet that giant first and foremost. Because apparently that's the right way to go. I didn't know that. Alright, now these guys are like... These guys are essentially like the plant people from the Artorias DLC. Very... Yes, it could. Oh, we have a Pyromancer. There you go. I need to play a Pyromancer class in this game at one point. Because I loved it in Dark Souls 1. So much fun. Now. What the fuck is this? What the flying fuck is this? This is what appeared to be a hollow turned into a tree. This is not just isolated to Lothric Castle. Let's grab you. Grab a small leather shield. believe the small leather shields are the things you want. Ah, that was terrifying! I believe the small leather shields are the things you want when... when you basically just want to build a parry character. And as we discussed, me and parrying go together, like this guy and my sword. Alright, what do you have for me? Repair powder. Now we can jump down here, grab Loletta's stuff, and then fuck off. And that would be a good idea. That would be a very good idea. And I sincerely hope that's not getting picked up, because I've only got 4 minutes. I do not want to spend hours waiting for the goddamn thing to render, just to block that out. Oh, hi! Yeah, in case you wanted to run directly towards that shiny thing, why would you? Why would you? It's a trap, of course. Kill the thieves first. Now, where's the third one? Thank you. There you are. Now, you'll see these thieves everywhere, and also some in the Grand Archives, which is curious, because the Grand Archives are now in Lothric Castle. Which is very, very strange. Very, very strange. For many, many reasons. Because it... Actually, I'm trying to remember the layout of the original Grand Archives. Where was I going? I was going to get her bones. Yes, I was going to get her bones. Glorietta's bones. And since we're so close here, I might as well, if I can survive it, show you the Covenant. Ow, balls. Well, I guess I'm taking him out. So yeah, for those of you which are not in the know, this is the way you're supposed to go. Why? Beats me! Oh damn, 3 hits. Gonna have to remember that. 3 hits until I upgrade the sword. Or just switch to the broad sword. That would have been a better idea. Okay. Now, memory. Hope it serves. Because, let me think. Ah, there you are! We have thieves everywhere here. And we have to not get angry at them, because that's how they win. Hi. I'm a knight. You think you can break my poise with that? Because I have accidentally, like, motherfucker. Thank you. I have accidentally fallen off here while I was giving chase to one of these cretins. Now, if you'll notice down here, we have one of these fuckers hiding in the rafters. Shit, I wish I could hit him right now. Okay, is there anything useful down there? There's not. Oh, there's something here. More firebombs. I really should be using these. They're kind of useful, but nah. Now, I have the bow, correct? I have the bow, correct! And I need to buff up my dex? Yes. Okay. Wait, let's just review. How much did that bow cost to wield? Oh. I thought I needed more strength, but I was very confused and scared. Right. Okay, now we're here. I can finally show you the way to get to this covenant, which is as backwards as fuck. Okay, let me just... No. No. Okay. Object. Covenant. Where's Covenant? Why isn't this in alphabetical order? Okay, orientation, concept. Misfortune, composure. I don't think it's here. screw it. Where's friend? Friend should be here somewhere. There you go. Now this guy, for whatever reason, is not hostile towards us. Until you kill him. Then he's just dead. But he is the only way to quickly get to the mound makers. And it makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. Let's just... I wish I had the cat ring. I really need to test out the cat ring to see how far I can fall. Alright. Bring me to the mound makers so I can finish off this episode. And we'll start the next one at Filing Shrine. Because... Now, there is a reason this guy brings you to the mound makers, but I don't think it's because he is one of the mound makers. I think it's because... Well, since you've seen that... The controller vibrated. No tomorrow. Scared the shit out. So yeah, welcome to the mound makers. Now if I can move. So yeah, we're in, I believe, underneath the Greatwood, the Cursed Greatwood. Now this is a place where they've just been throwing accursed undead simply because they're cursed. And this village has a very unique way of dealing with like the cursed undead. It's not something I would recommend at all. So
well, what's up? This pit is for hollows, not for the likes of you sane folk. Or perhaps you are a hollow, posing as otherwise?
Yes?
Yes, then we are just fine. It's important to know who you are, but we'll all be mad soon enough. And should you be undead, well, all the more so. Beware, the shackles of the gods are fragile. You might need this. Etch it on your heart if you feel your sanity slipping. Come here to pile up your victims, for that will form your anchor. You'll see when you go mad. They'll be your family. You'll go mad. Well, take my advice. This pit is for hollows, and for the occasional madman fond of piling up. You've better things to do.
Okay, is that all you got?
This pit is for...
Yes, this is. So yeah, this is the mound makers. They collect vertebra shackles and just pile them up here. And you get... I can't remember what you get. I'll have to look it up. You get some stuff from the Covenant. As with all Covenants. Now, let's just read the Covenant thing. And end the episode after that. Okay. A malformed vertebra found by the mad, with a queer symbol on its inside. Proof of the shackles of the gods. Equipped to pledge oneself to the Mound Maker's Covenant. The Mound Makers wish only to add to their mounds, becoming mad spirits, whether summoned as cooperators or invaders. They are belief to those around them, for in their minds, any kill might lead to another shackle. So yeah, let's just get it up here, just so we can take a look at it. Alright, the Mound Makers, they were the purple summoning sign that you saw earlier, and you can summon them, and they can help you. They also can not help you, because the way you get vertebra shackles is different than in like the pure PvP Covenant. You get vertebra shackles just by killing spirits, so you can kill like the host of the world if you want, or you can just kill like any spirits they helped that they summoned, which is very convenient because the Mound Makers sell some decent stuff if you can get the shackles for it. But so apart from that, the only other use for the mound makers is sort of like in PvP fight clubs. Because if everyone's a mound maker, then everybody gets a vertebra shackle and everybody wins. It's great. Plus you can share the shackles. It's lovely. But we've been overrunning this for a bit too long, so I think I'll end this here. Looking at this crazy, crazy bastard. Look at it. Look at it. What is that hat? What is that armor? What is that sword? Crazy. Yeah. See you all next time on Let's Stumble Through Overwatch. Wait, no. Wrong game!